Oh, we live already. Okay guys, so welcome back to another video. And have you ever wanted to get the Pixel camera on your Android device? I mean, when I mean Pixel camera, the new device from Google, which is called Google Pixel 2, they have a different camera from other devices, and that camera is pretty damn good. It has an option which everyone wants it, which is lens blur. There's phones out there with like double cameras on the back that say that will make this blur camera, so one camera takes the picture and the other camera makes the blurriness on the background and stuff like that. But well, this camera from Google Pixel, it can make your background blurry with your front camera, and it works in most of the devices. So the blurriness is applied by the software, and of course you might say that, oh, in the store there are a lot of apps that blur the background, and yes, that's true, but most of them, when they will blur the background, you will it will not blur the background perfectly. Even this one doesn't blur the background perfectly sometimes, like when in bad lighting condition, but most of the times it blurs the background pretty good. For example, now with this camera I'm taking a picture and blurring the background, it will blur like this part here, and here between my head and here it will not be blurred, so it will be blurred like a circle, but around my head and around my body it will not be blurred. With this camera, well, it does it like perfectly around the head, around the body. I'm gonna show you here some pictures that I took just now here in my room, and the lighting here in my room is not the best one, but it was without any problem, and it was with the front facing camera. I'm gonna show you in a second how it works, and I'm gonna show you as well how it works with the back camera. To install it, just click on the link down below, and here is the trick. You're gonna need a file explorer from store. This file explorer, it will find the app that you downloaded, because if you have a file explorer like a traditional one, then if you go into like download sections or where you downloaded the file, it might not be able to see it because it's an APK. So not sure, try with your file explorer. If not, I'm using ES File Explorer. You can download any, of course. I'm just showing you the one that I'm using. I go into SD card. It says internal storage, but it's wrong. It's SD card because I downloaded it in SD card. Download folder, and here I have Google Camera and Gcam Mi 5 blah blah blah. And here is a trick. The Gcam Mi 5, it's a newer version, but doesn't work on all devices. So try this one first, Gcam, to see if it works on your device. If it doesn't work, then download the Google Camera, because let's click on the Gcam and you see version 4.4. But I have installed 3.2, which 3.2 is this Google Camera, which you see 3.2.045. But the Gcam is a newer version, 4.4, and it might work better, but in my device, which is a Huawei Mate S, doesn't work. And I've saw on the internet that in a lot of devices, the newer version, this Gcam 4.4, it doesn't work in a lot of devices. So try both and see which one works for you. For me, it works Google Camera, the 3.2 version, and as you can see, when I click on it, it says here install. Well, with a traditional file explorer that you might have installed on your phone already, when you click on it, you might not have the install button, or you might not be able to see it at all. But anyway, I use ES File Explorer. Try it if you can't find the file with other file explorers. If you find with other file explorers, then use those, don't use this one. This is just my preference. Now going with the device, here is the app installed already, camera. At least for me, if I switch to video, then the camera will crash because it will say that it can't connect to the camera. You see, can't connect to the camera. If I press dismiss and reopen the camera, I might get the error again. But if you get the error again, then try to try to fully close the app, because if you just go back, you don't really close the app. So close it, go back again, and this is the UI of the camera. Of course, you can take normal pictures. Here, if you go at the top, you see lens blur. You can go into settings, of course, see the resolution. You see back camera, the resolution of back camera, front camera, and so on. Now go here at the top and press lens blur. It takes a few seconds until it fully launches it. And again, when you switch to lens blurriness, or to this lens blur, it might crash. So like I said, try to fully close the app, otherwise if you press the back button it will still be opened. When you want to take the picture, you take the picture and you have to swipe up. It gave me capture error because I swiped too slow or too fast. If you swipe like too fast, it will also not work. Try again, picture and swipe up. You see, it didn't find any subject. So now I'm gonna try with my hand. You see, it worked. And if I press on the picture, you see here at the bottom, processing image. And if I click on the picture, it still keeps processing. You can see the background, it's still okay. And now the lens blurriness applied the effect. Let's go back. And if I zoom in, you can see it's blurred pretty good. I like that it blurs actually perfect, almost perfect. So it feels like you are having a dual camera setup, which you don't really have. Here is the picture that I tried to take it before, that it didn't make the effect, that gave the error. You can see here as well, it gave an error, so it didn't make the picture correctly, because you see here is normal, here tried to blur but failed. And here is the picture that I have tried. It tried to blur pretty correctly around my head, around my body, so it mostly blurs almost correctly here as well. So it blurs pretty damn good. So as you saw guys, the camera works pretty good. Of course it's not the newest version, but newest version it doesn't work on my device. But with this Google camera, once you have taken the picture, you can go in edit option, press again lens blur here at the bottom, and you can increase the blurriness or you can decrease the blurriness. I have taken this picture already. I'm gonna click here at the bottom lens blur, and here at the bottom I can increase the blurriness or decrease the blurriness. So as you can see, the blurriness, if I increase it, it works good, but it kind of blurs my face as well. I just need to press where's my face, but doesn't really work that good. In the newer app this might be fixed, maybe not, I'm not really sure. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments if you installed it and if you like the app. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See you on the next one.